This video will demonstrate how to export articles that you find on the Gale databases straight into your Noodle Tools, where you will be able to create a Works Cited sheet or a references page for yourself. You will need to already be logged onto Noodle Tools for this to work. So if you aren't yet and you don't know how, we do have a video that takes you through that process. Once you are logged on though, the first step for you to do is to create a new project. So you will go up here to the upper left hand area and click on that green button that says New Project. This is a really important step in the process because you want to make sure that every article you export will go into the same folder. So the first thing you're going to need to do is to give your project a title. So I'm just going to enter in Sample Library Project. And then I'm going to choose the citation style, and that's going to be based on what class you're doing this for. So most likely your English teachers and your history teachers will require MLA. Your science teachers will require APA. I'm going to pretend I'm doing this for history class, and so I'm going to choose MLA. And the citation level is a choice that maybe you should make based on what you feel comfortable with. My suggestion is junior, although it's not going to affect anything we do today. It's more for when you're entering in citations manually. So I would just go with junior for today, and then I would press submit, and we're good to go. So it opens up a new page. You're going to keep this tab open, and that has your project information on it. So I'm going to go to another tab that I have open for the Gale and Context High School databases. And I'm going to search for information on the election process. So I'll type it into the search bar, and then a list of results will show up. From here, I'm going to click on the academic journal articles and narrow my results in that way. So I'm going to click on this first article that says Talking to Students About Politics and Candidates Acceptable Practice. And assuming that I read this and it's a credible article and it's relevant to what I'm writing about, and I want to use it and will cite it in my paper, I'm going to go up to the top of the article, and this little button that says Cite with the 2 quotation marks, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to make sure that it is MLA because that's what I am doing my paper in. But again, if I was doing a science paper, I would change it to APA. Double check this little source citing and go to the Export to drop-down menu, and I'm going to export it to Noodle Tools. And then I'm going to press the blue button that says Export. All right, this is going to bring up this new tab for us. And I'm going to double check this source one more time. I'm going to say, yep, these references look good and I won't need to edit them. Make sure that my project listed is the project that I do want to import my sources into, and then I'm going to click the blue button that says Import References. I will know that it worked because this green bar at the top shows up and it says that one reference was successfully exported to the project Sample Library Project. So I can close that tab down now. It goes back to the Gale page, and I'm going to try to find another article. Let's say I want the election process and aftermath demand information literacy. So I've read this article. I think it's great. I'm going to use it in my project. I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm going to go to Cite, double check the citation format, export it to Noodle Tools all over again, press export, and I'm going to go through this process again. So double check, yep, it looks good, that's the project I want it into, and click on Import References. Green bar shows up, so I'm good to go. And I'm going to do that process one more time. So if you're following along, we're just citing it. Same thing as last time. Export it to Noodle Tools. New window pops up. Import references. Good to go. Now I'm going to go back to that Noodle Tools tab that I told you to leave open and to not close. At this point, I'm going to click where it says Sources. And if you notice, all of the articles that I have exported into Noodle Tools have now shown up. So from here, I can easily make my Works Cited page. What I'm going to go to next is the drop-down menu right here that says Print/Export. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to select print/export to Google Docs. You can just as easily print or export it to a Word document as well. Signed into my Google account through the district, and up will pop my completed Works Cited page. So the formatting should be perfect. It should say Works Cited at the top in the center. It should be double spaced with hanging indents, and it should be alphabetized correctly, and you are good to go. I would give it one last double check, and then I would go ahead and print it.